Did you know that it's possible to AFK farm the hardest boss fight in the game? And what if I told you that this was possible by using builds that anyone can make? What's up, squad? Ishi here from Team SYS, here with some great news for those of you who are trying to farm for endgame materials in Granblue Fantasy Relink. Now, it seems like there's a general consensus out there that the Gallanza and Maglielle boss fight is the hardest fight in the game, but you can set your team up in a way to let your AIs do the job while you just sit back and relax. And the best part of it is, anyone can do this. You don't need any terminus weapons or ridiculous sigils to do it. So let me show you exactly how I did it. You'll want to set up your team in a way that you have one healer/support and two DPS characters. There's a great thread on Reddit that other people have made videos on if you want an idea of a good AI team. Big shout out to Bladike on Reddit for creating a comprehensive tier list on each character and their performance as AI. The link to his original thread is in the link below. I took a little bit of inspiration from this list and combined it with some characters that I already had leveled up. So you can see that I chose Rosetta as my support and Rackham and Eugen as my main DPS. Unfortunately, I don't have any of their terminus weapons, so I opted for their ascension weapons. As you can see, Rosetta's ascension weapon isn't even fully awakened. The skills I chose are catered to their roles, with heal and defense buffs from Rosetta, and damage and support skills from the other two. Now let's take a look at their sigils. You can see that I'm not using anything crazy, not even a single war elemental or supplementary damage. Just our normal DPS enhancing sigils along with auto revive and guts as a crutch. As for Rosetta, a heavy emphasis on improved healing and quick cooldown so she can constantly be healing and buffing the others for survivability. I threw in Roll of the Die just for fun, since she didn't have much space for DPS, in hopes that maybe it'll proc once in a while. But once again, overall really mid-tier sigils and easy to farm gear if you're in endgame. By now, many of you may already have most of the materials you need to get a few characters to this level, and even if you don't, it's not that hard to fully awaken a few ascension weapons. As my main, I use Vayne because he's my main character with a fully maxed out terminus weapon, but that's not even mandatory. Similarly, to AFK farming in Maniac mode, just make sure you go heavy on the regen, HP, and defense, along with auto revive and guts, which I put more emphasis on in Proud mode quests because the critical gauge moves slower in the case that you do get downed. Now that you're set, just choose the quest and watch them do their magic. You can see that my team was able to beat them without any downs. The clear time was a little over 20 minutes, and if you want to AFK farm, just click repeat quests and rinse and repeat. I'll have a link in the description to a separate video with the full run uncut if any of you are interested in watching the whole thing get played out. I was able to do the same for Proud Mode Manigmer as well, but unfortunately, I'm not yet able to AFK the bosses that have a damage check phase. That includes bosses like Vulcan Bola, Evil the Black Dragon, and Piede. I'm currently experimenting around to make a team that can AFK those as well, but I'm guessing it'll have to be a more DPS heavy team with terminus weapons. I'll be sure to update you on that when I can show proof of concept. But let me know in the comments if any of you have comprised a perfect team to be able to AFK those bosses as well. And there you have it. If you like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification button to stay in loop with our most recent updates. Finally, I want to give a huge shout out to those of you who have recently joined our Discord server. It's been so much fun getting to know all of you and playing with you. We'll be doing our next Steam gift card giveaway at 500 subs, so if that's something that interests you, or if you're just looking for someone to play with, drop in and say hi. We're all about learning and growing with you, so share your insights in the comments below, or join the conversation in our Discord, links in the description. That's a wrap for today, but our journey has just begun. Until next time, squad out.